is February 1st, 2025. These people are like a bad soap opera. Bad one. It's one of those ones you can't turn off because you don't know what's going to happen next. That kind of shit. I realized on January 30th, 2025. Now, first in the morning, or for like a brunch, lunch, my boyfriend had to go do some things in Carrollton. And they had a Virginia's restaurant. He loves their cooking. And we went in and I had told you how there was drug dealers over in the corner. And they're ranting about the shower scene in the other room. Wait for the police to fall for this. They'll fall for it. No, they won't. Not even a little bit. Cat's out of the bag a long time ago. And the guy reaches over and points at his phone. You can tell it's photoshopped of washing yourself in the shower. Oh, they'll fall. No, they won't. Okay, no, they won't. So I start rambling about stuff and calling the guy a sexual predator. Okay? And da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And right before that, I said, you know how unsettling it was? I have heard a guy's voice for years around me. Years. Don't know who he is. I said I heard him outside my client's home last night. Real loud. And I said he was talking about that family where that girl rammed her body in the back of the booth, knocked me forward. I kept asking Dave who they were. He kept saying, I don't know. She knocked me hard enough and knocked me into the table. And I looked at him, I said, can I sit over there with you? He's like, are you okay? He said, yeah. And I said, yes. And he wrapped his both arms around me and then glared at those people. He said, I heard how her only thing she said was, who are those people? And her husband protected her and glared at her. And what did he tell his family about her? Some crazy blonde girl who was ramming her body in the back of Mom's booth. That's all he said about her. He said, I don't want to hear anything out of that family's mouth again. Who the hell are they? Okay? And he said, Michelle wanted me to get someone to take care of her for insulting her. I found out that she said she was young, pretty blonde girl. That's not bad. He said, and she's just not like model or movie star looking like Savannah and that girl from the restaurant. They're young, pretty blonde girls, but not extremely beautiful. Okay? But they're pretty. He said that's not an insult. He said, and she wanted me to get someone to take care of her because she said she insulted her. I found out thought she was a teenage prostitute because she showed up in some other guy's clothes at church and was saying she slept with a lot of men. He's like, I heard it. I heard her say it. Oh, so did everybody else. Okay? Yes, we're going to have to talk about it. She's supposed to be dating me. She was out sleeping with a bunch of other men. Oh, she's been cheating on you the whole time, sweetie. She's been scamming you. Okay? Alright. Well, we went down to Virginia's restaurant in Carrollton. Those guys are talking about the shower scene in the other room. While I start telling my boyfriend about what happened. I said, it's unsettling. I've heard that guy's voice around me for years. Those guys and I started talking about calling the guy from before, a sexual predator. Well, those guys got up and they went, she's talking about it again. Will said that girl's been playing him the whole time. Yeah. They left, and this older guy over in the corner is like, he's watching me. And I'm like, that you realize how big a sexual predator that guy was that Dave hired? Setting up camera stalking me, lacing drinks, waking up with bruises. I didn't even know he was in the house. Take a drink out of a 2-liter Diet Coke. Room would go dizzy and black, had bruises all over me, throwing up, heart racing, severely infected. Find out I've been drunk, being raped. I'm blaming the dirty well water, thinking it gave me cancer, and no memory of it. Wake up with injection marks. Then I said, some sexual predator stalking me, taping me naked in the shower, and then the shower scene in the other room. That guy's just looking at me. I said, some drug dealer, that's some rapist doing it. He should have been arrested the first day. The guy's mouth is dropping open. Well, later on, we went to Walmart 62. A guy came in. He said, I was in the restaurant today when she called that guy a sexual predator. I didn't think about it before. I heard her in the restaurant say it. He said, I already told these people when I found out she didn't know who Michelle was till January, February 19. I never want to hear from them again. Them coming in and saying she threatened her. Okay? And her ex-husband thought he could call down and say more stuff to me. I told him, tell him that I wasn't there anymore. Heard he fled the country. That's the guy where December 18th, 24, walks into Walmart 62, has a conversation with that guy. Karen really didn't know who Michelle was till January, February 19. No, I made sure of it. It's him. Okay. Now, think what Dave fled the country when he found out the guy in Maslin wasn't there to help him anymore. Where they complained some guy in Maslin was helping people get away with crimes. Why is he involving himself in crimes? It's him. See, there's real people. You just have to find them. That's him. Over by, the voice, it was real loud. I looked up. It was coming over from the register area. By the old hair salon, maybe like more in the middle where the walkway is. I walk in saying it real loud. I look up and hear the voices. He said, I found out Terry Coberly seen that guy almost kidnap her before. I feel bad about everything. The guy's like, it was a medication error that made her sick too. He said, I really feel bad about everything. He said, I found out Agent John told on her before he talked to her. He said, oh, that's impossible. He said, no, she called the hotline. And before he actually spoke to her after the hotline, because, it's just the intake people. Okay? Then they send it off to an agent. He said after the hotline, before he spoke to her, he went around telling everyone. And it was him telling on her before. Oh, he was pissed. Okay? She said that she heard that guy's voice outside. And that he'd been around her for years. I want to know what idiot's been paying for all this. You need to find out. I've heard his voice since 18. Okay? They had said some rich guy named Will was paying for everything. That guy even yet was well out. He said, I talked to Bill from the Freemasons. He said it wasn't him, that they were, some guy was having him say stuff. But do you realize that Michelle is manipulating that guy to pay for all this? Because she set up her daddy. This January 27th, 25, I was in Speedway on Middle Branch. A girl with blonde hair and a toboggan as I walking around. She said, we all know Michelle had us all show up here. Tell everyone what we were doing here and who we work for so they could arrest her dad so she'd take over the drug cartel. Okay, she did that to her own dad. She has been cheating on you, breaking shafts. She's only using you for your money, for you to pay for all this so she can get away with murder. Selling people. She's a human trafficker. They sell and kill women and children for sex slaves. Jeffrey Dahmer kind of shit. And I'll tell you what, you better get away from her and hide. Take your money and hide. New phone, new car, new everything. Those people will hunt you down and kill you and take your money. They found, 73 bodies in a mass grave, beheaded, dismembered, arms missing, torsos missing. They mutilated them. Get the idea what you're dating? She's been using you as a patsy to pay to get away with murder. But if you want the guy that came in and yelled that out, that wasn't the agent over my case. That was the guy in Maslin that was helping him get away with crimes. December 18th, 24, came in again. He's been having a guy follow me around trying to find out what's going on. See, that's where the whole thing, where that he even yelled out in Walmart on the 30th. The police said that they would never say a word to her, that she has rights. Well, why wouldn't you think I had rights? And where did you think sexual predators would be allowed to be hired to set up body cameras? Stalking some poor woman, taping her naked, taping her in the shower, Photoshop a shower scene. In the other room, be stupid enough to tell you did it in your own stalking tapes. And break in and lace drinks, beat and rape some woman, drug her up and tell her to say something stupid or stab her with a date rape drug. And be stupid enough to tell people in front of the police that you were the reason she was calling the doctor, throwing up, dizzy, almost passing out, and severely infected. That you were having her raped. Where did you think you could use drug confessions or Photoshop and washing done by a drug cartel serial rapist? And why weren't you appalled? And helped put my ex-husband and those people away for trying such a horrible stunt. Amish people went to jail for cutting off beards. And for God's sakes, please tell me the guy dating Michelle is not FBI agent John. Please. Where they said it's some rich guy named Will. Please let it be some rich guy named Will. That's stupid. And rich guy named Will, get the hell out of here. Seriously, she'll have her crew kill you. Like they say, you live long enough for your usefulness to be done, and then they kill you. Mass graves. They're serial killers. Child molesters. They sell women and children for sex slaves and to be murdered. That's what you're dating. And that's what all these people are supporting. The human traffickers. That's how stupid all these people are. Now you think about Agent John laughing at me on the phone, on a recorded line. See, that's one of the things, when they actually find that recorded line. Well, why haven't they? Because the investigators in Akron found it. Screamed at people, we found the recorded line. That agent did admit to telling on her, and he did talk to her like that. And how dare you people make fun of her for getting hurt? And that agent talking to her like that and telling on her for calling the FBI hotline for it. He even spoke to her. How dare you? Him aiding and abetting human trafficking and telling on victims calling for help, he's very dangerous. Everybody, if you know who Michelle is, go on everything from the DOJ, the CIA, the FBI, the sheriffs, and tell them where to find her. The marshals, go on their webpage. They would love to have her. They would love to have her. And her human traffickers from Florida. They would love to have her. Over 6,000 people got human trafficked out of Ohio. Over 1,000 people are still missing. They would love to have her. She's a serial killer, and when you start looking at her for what she is, Oh, that guy from Maslin was so pissed. He found out Agent John told on me before. He was like, oh, I'm going to see if I can't get a hold of someone to take care of it. Oh, the sheriffs and marshals need to be taking care of it. Arresting him. That's where Sheriff David, Mike DeWine's cousin, what is wrong with your local police? They haven't arrested him. They should have arrested him the first day for telling on you. Talking to you like that. See, it's obstruction of justice, tampering with witnesses, and tampering with evidence. And then aiding and abetting crimes. Think about it. But, Officer John, I think if that wasn't you outside of my client's home this last week too, on another day, she tells people I'm a little bit worried. You know that means badass, right? Because that guy with the black hair, glasses, white, thinly built, standing up to 6 foot plus guys that are 250 pounds, two of them, getting in their face. That's little worry, it's badass. That was a compliment, sweetheart. And a little angry over you saying something about it. And because I'll remember all the nice things you would yell out. They say John's here to take care of Karen, look over. It's ridiculous for any child to be afraid of Karen. She's nothing but good and love. It's great having an informant that talks to us. Remember all the nice things you used to yell out? Seen you out in the mall walk by with a guy, by sales, but before Christmas, been assigned to her since the beginning of the case. It's a cartel doing it. Drug cartel was in my home. Officer Mark documented. I was framed by the drug cartel, and it was a drug cartel in my home before. They've hired a drug dealer. That's why he's being drugged. The fake sodium pentothal reports, photoshopping, washing, and a drug scam from the drug cartel. Portage County, the drug cartel's running all kinds of scams on people. Go on the Portage County Sheriff's webpage. There's all kinds of scam alerts. Impersonating sheriffs, judges up there, all kinds of stuff. Fake arrest warrants. Fake fines. All kinds of crazy crap. They're running scams on all kinds of people if they're trying to store money. I'm gonna upload this, but yeah, I realized who that guy is. He's the guy from Maslin, where even on January 25th, 2019, What is wrong with the guy from Maslin involving himself in crimes, trying to help people get away with crimes? What is his problem involving himself in crimes? That's him. Where even Josh said some guy in Maslin was helping him get away with everything. He found out he wasn't there anymore. And he freaked out and fled the country forever the next day. That's him. See, there's real people. You just gotta find them. And where did you think I am, Maslin? That some drug dealer should be able to be hired to stalk some woman and they wouldn't have privacy rights? Tape them naked, sell them on porn sites. Tape them in the shower. Pervert. Drug dealer. Photoshop a shower scene in the other room. It's clicking and pasting, sweetie. And drug dealer tapes. Breaking in. Lace some lady's Diet Coke when she's out of the room, or stab her with a date rape drug and tell her to say something stupid and have the poor thing beat and raped. When she comes out of it, she don't remember anything. Think that's funny doing that to someone? You should feel bad. Why were you helping anything besides trying to put those idiots in jail for harming people like that? And the guy in Circle Restaurant can't believe that church was trying any of this. We realized today that she even realized they could never even do their scam of paying off a dirty doctor to say something. That doctor would get arrested, and so all of them would. Then he went to say something smart about me being a size 9. Well, I lost a lot of weight. I was a size 11. And I couldn't hardly eat because I got bit in the stomach. I have damaged intestines from the beating from my ex-husband. Then a dog bit me twice in the stomach and pulled. Well, I had scar tissue. Well, first I had to be treated for the injuries. Then I had scar tissue and swelling pushing on those damaged intestines. I go to take more than 3 bites. I felt like I was going to throw up. I called it diet by dog bite. Then I had like 3 or 4 UTIs on 4 rounds of antibiotics plus 10 days of after the dog bite. I was in so much pain. It's been 3 months now, and it's finally getting better. I eat small portions, but at least I don't want to feel like I'm going to throw up or extreme pain. When my stomach starts cramping, I stop eating. So I've lost a lot of weight, but it's finally getting better and less painful. I was joking around in my apartment. I know it's bugged. My boyfriend don't realize it. No reason to freak him out. And I was waiting for him to get ready, and this movie had silly music, and so it's like, it's like, wait till I'm a size 7. I can't wait. Oh, no one should worry about her losing weight. She was happy. She was going to be a size 7 soon. Well, it's going to be a while, honey, because I just had a 9. And you're just being a smart ass. So shut up. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and upload this. But yeah, I'm just glad I can eat food and not feel like I'm gagging. It literally made me want to vomit at first if I took more than 2 bites. I could keep liquids down, but anything with any kind of weight on my stomach instantly turned my stomach. And it's finally got better. I can eat small little meals. I just don't push it. And trying to give my stomach muscles a chance to rest. And laying down helps. Like I said, and then all those infections back to back. I googled dog bites to the stomach because dogs' teeth have E. coli and other stuff in them. It gets trapped in your fat until your body filters all those bacteria out. It causes the UTIs and then infections in your stomach. That's why I was in so much pain. My one daughter-in-law, Jen, she's like, Karen, you should have those people's homeowners pay for liposuction. I started giggling and it's like, I don't think I'll go for that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and upload this, but I realized who that guy is. December 18th, 24. That wasn't the agent on my case. That was a guy from Madison. Realizing how much he's been fooled. Alright, I'm gonna upload this.